Okay, so today it is that time where I show you my garbage, or as YouTubers like to call it, I don't remember what we call it. As us YouTubers like to call it, an empties video. I said it right that time. Third time's charm. So I have this cute humongous bag of empties, and then I also have a garbage bag, which is right there, which you need to go pull closer to me. And I'm going to show you my empty, and I'm going to proceed to toss it into the garbage, or in a separate pile where I will be good and bring it down to recycling. So yeah, this is the bag, and I put it in an actual bag this time. And this is actually, fun fact, a bag that I got from spending $45 on tickets at the One Direction concert, which is kind of crazy. But yeah, I'm super excited about that. We've got my garbage bag, got my bag. Let's jump in. So let's start with a little Bath and Body Works. I finished 2 hand soaps, and I'm on my, I don't know, these just sat on my counter empty for probably a good 2 months. Don't know why. They just sat there. And yeah, the first one is the Midnight Pomegranate one. This is one of the scents that I find that you get really sick of really easily. This is also don't know how to describe the scent. The old packaging doesn't say the description, but I guess you can smell like pomegranate, even though I've never smelled pomegranate before. And I also don't like the foaming ones, because I find that you run out of them really quickly. And I guess this is recyclable, so that goes there. Then I finished the apple wreath one, which I love. This guy is also a disaster and a half, but oh my god, it smells like apples and cinnamon and deliciousness. And I love this scent, and I like the antibacterial ones. So when they were doing like their 10 for 30 sale, I bought all of them like that. Then I also have this candle, and this is the London Calling candle, and you can see I burnt pretty much right through. Can you see the metal there? This smells exactly like iced tea, like drink, like Nestle iced tea. It smells exactly like that, which it was so nice and calming, and I'm so excited to depot this and store my tea in here. I think I only drink one kind of tea, so it's kind of easy to store it in like a container, but this is gonna be so cute, and I'm super excited. Next, I finished something from Lush. This is their Butterball bath bomb, I think it is. And this was, I got 3 uses out of it, and it was super moisturizing. I did get a knife and kind of like hack at it, but my skin felt so moisturizing after. It was weird. It was so good. So that's garbage. Next, I have a sample of the Skin Therapy Cocoa Butter Formula from Palmer's, and I heard a lot of people talk about the same, not really people, but like bloggers talk about this, saying how it could be a dupe for like the maracuja oil. It's like a first kind of drugstore-y kind of oil, but I didn't really like it. I have really oily skin, and I love the maracuja oil from Tarte, but I found that this didn't set into my skin, and I used it in the middle of the winter. I used it back in March, which is kind of winter for us, if you guys. So it was really, I would expect it to, like, I just felt it like puddling up next to my nose, and I really didn't like this formula. So yeah, I like the maracuja one better. Next was the Garnier Clean Plus Impurities Eliminating Scrub. This is for their oily skin. This is a newer product, and I actually really want to purchase a full size of this. I really liked it. It's black and it's scrubby, but it's not really abrasive, but I really liked it. I don't know if it smells. I can't smell. And in one use, this was to unclog pores and make skin looking smoother, and then after 1 week, its pores are diminished and complexion is cleaner. I maybe got 1 or 2 uses out of this, so I wouldn't really have that much of an explanation, but I really liked the formula of it, and it didn't break me out additionally, so I really want to try this out some more. Next, I have a pack of the Kirkland pre-moisten wipes. These are just, they're not meant for makeup, but when I use a cleanser or something like a balm or coconut oil, these are just amazing to wipe that off, and I think they do a great job at what I need them to do, and they're super cheap. They're like, for 600 of them, I think it's like $15, so I would recommend these over makeup removing wipes. There's nothing left, and it has a really nice closure thing. This is a mouthwash, and this is a Crest 3D White, Glamorous White, not alcohol-free white strips fresh mint mouthwash, and I like this one. I didn't notice how much I liked it until I started using the one that I use now, which I absolutely hate. It is disgusting. It makes my teeth burn to a point where like my eyes are watering. I don't like the flavor of it. It makes me be disgusted by using mouthwash, and I used to love this thing, so I'm definitely going to repurchase this guy here. Next, I finally finished a shaving cream, and I never finished a shaving cream. I showed it in a video before, but this used to be my go-to one. Since, for the longest time, this was the only one I would use because it's the one that Costco sells, and you can buy it in bulk. But then recently, I've tried one that I got from Lisa Cosmetics sale, along with the EOS one, and then the Bath & Body Works one that I'm in love with right now. And now that I've tried all those, I don't know if exactly, well, I like this one better than the EOS one because I find this is very easier to maintain, like, see where you shaved, though you cannot shave dry with this, so it's kind of a give or take, but I wouldn't say this is anything special, but it's definitely not the worst. And I'll throw this in the garbage before that goes in something. Next, if you guys have been watching any of my videos, you would know, oh, I'm wearing a necklace. I can break that out. I broke out the bling. Bow down to my blinginess. What? And my shirt is Captain America, and I love it. This is the Marcel cleansing water, the soothing one, and this is heaven. It takes off all my makeup, and it is bone dry. There is not a drop left in this bottle. I love it so much. I'm using one right now, and then I have a backup of it. It's really nice and refreshing on the skin, and I would recommend that. Next is another thing from Lush, and this is their sugar scrub, and I like it, but it's a disaster. I think I saw someone use it all in one use, which it lasted me quite a few lave shaving days kind of thing, but it was a disaster. Like, if you can't get it too well, it also just like melts, and you can't, if you use it dry, it kind of really doesn't like scrub your skin properly, so you need like the perfect consistency, and it's just a pain in the ass. So I wouldn't repurchase this scrub, but though it wasn't bad, it's just the packaging, I would say, is bad because there's no packaging. The fact that there's no packaging does not work. Next, oh, this is just another one of the Pure Moisten wipes. I tried the Smashbox Studio Finish Primer while I was on vacation, and it's nothing special. I tried their one for acne, which I slightly liked because it made me feel like I was treating my acne, but this was just a silicone primer, and I feel like you can get one for a lot cheaper. And I think people were, the baby skin was comparing to this, and I'd rather just spend $6 instead of $40 on a primer. Especially, I don't know, it wasn't special. And then the Biotherm Aquasource. Lena Meister, I think I just butchered her name, endorses this, and I was like, it's supposed to give you 48 hours of deep hydration. And my skin felt really moisturized. I really like this. Usually after I wash my face, it feels kind of dry. But if I applied this at night and then after I wash my face in the morning, I still felt very moisturized. So I actually really, really like this. So, yeah. I don't know what else to say, but I really like this. Next is this guy. He's kind of falling apart. And he's kind of nasty. Like, if I open it, it's kind of gross. It's kind of yellowy. So I decided to chuck this. This is the Kirkland Borges Nourishing Protective Moisturizer with SPF 15. This is my go-to sun moisturizer. It does have a scent, which is not the most pleasant thing, but it does not. I didn't find that it clogged my pores, and it worked really nicely as a sun protector. I don't know if they even sell it anymore, so that's garbage. Next, I finished this conditioner for the Pantene Restore Beautiful Lengths line, and I hate this stuff. I ended up mixing it with my Dove one. I just find that it's useless and pointless, and I don't like this one. I don't like the shampoo for it. No, just, I can't even say anything else. It's just no. Next, I have a deodorant. I love the Dove deodorants. I find they work really nicely. So this is just the Rebalance, Plum, and Secura scent. So yeah, I really like this. This is just a mini. Next is the Olay Fresh Effects BB Cream. This is a tinted moisturizer. I tried to do a review and then end it with me just piling another thing of foundation on my face because it covered BS. Covered nothing. So no, don't like that. Next is the Jergens Natural Glow 3 Days to Glow Moisturizer. This, I did use this. It did come off kind of streaky though. I don't have a glove for self-tanning. I don't know. I don't think I self-tan enough to justify buying a glove for it. I don't know. I haven't really even seen gloves just around, so I'm not going to go looking for it either. But it was nice. It was just kind of streaky, and it was noticeably streaky. So I wouldn't repurchase that, but I would repurchase this one. I killed this guy in as little as 7 days, and I don't really know what cellulite is, but I love this. It gives you really flawless coverage, and it's very natural, and I would definitely repurchase this. So this is definitely on the hunt. It's super easy, and I would recommend this for beginners too. So this is again the Daily Moisturizer from Jergens, the Natural Glow one. Next thing I finished was this Innovative Espresso Bath Salt, and I just got a little one, and these smell so strong. I would use like normal bath salts and then just sprinkle a little bit of these. That's why it took me forever to go through this little tiny thing. And but yeah, it's bath salts. Don't really know what to say. Next, I'm throwing out one of the Beauty Collection sponges from Real Techniques. I'm just going to give you a zoom in on how nasty this guy looks. I don't know if you can tell, but it is covered in spots, bumps, indents. It's just not something I want to be using at my skin, especially because I'm so acne prone. So this is just, let's just tuck it in there. But I did buy another one because I really like this. Next is the Kiehl's Caudalie Herbal Extract Toner. This was heavenly. I am in love with this toner. I am definitely going to repurchase this when I have a chance. It is just perfect. I also tried the Kiehl's Ultra Facial Oil Free Toner. This is meant for more oily skin, while this is meant, or well no, I guess they're both said normal to oily, but I would assume this would be more for like oilier. I don't know why, but this guy is heavenly. This guy can go take a hike. This is amazing, and I was in love, and I got quite a few uses from this 0.17 fluid ounce sample, 5 milliliters. I love it. So I would get this one over this one because this one's just plain, but this one I felt like it was doing something for my face, and I just noticed results. Next, I have I'm going to put these two together. I just lost it there. Oh, this is sticky. The Ultra Gentle Daily Cleanser from Neutrogena and the Purity Cleanser from Philosophy. This is a heavily hyped up face wash. I don't know why. It is just soap. These are the same thing. You can just, there's several dupes for Purity. I find it is boring. I have a couple more samples of it, but it's just nothing special. I'm sorry, I'm throwing that Neutrogena one out. It's nothing special, and I would recommend finding a different Cetaphil ones are pretty similar. The Neutrogena Daily Cleanser, anything that doesn't have a scrub and it's just a cleanser and takes up your makeup well, it's pretty much a dupe for this. It's so bleh, if that makes sense. Next, I finished a Dove Damage Therapy Frizz Control thing, and this guy was pretty good. I have the newer version of this, which I also use, but I guess it helps a bit, and I placebo it a little bit, but I would buy it again. I have another candle. This is the Black Tie from Bath & Body Works. And this is your, you know how there's the one that smells like sexy shirtless Abercrombie and Finch guys? Well, this smells like sexy guys in suits, and I don't know where, oh, did I peel off? No, there it is. Which is even better, I find. I love the scent of this, and I'm going to depot it and put stuff in there, but yes, would recommend this definitely. Yes. Okay, next I have these wipes, and these are also from Kirkland, but these are the Daily Facial Tellets. These are meant for your face, and I do find these guys are a little more harsher than the other ones, and so but this will get your makeup off slightly better. So I don't use any cleansing pre-products with this, so it does work, but I would go for the other ones because I do like to use some kind of cold cream or oil before. But these are also very good, and I have a big pack. I think these are slightly more expensive though, and you get a lot less. Next I have this guy, and this is a hair oil from Numi, and this is just a sticky disaster. It's all done, but it was just goopy and sticky all over the place, and I didn't find it did anything, though I do like the packaging. Like, can you hear that? I don't know, that doesn't sound right to me. And it's just, but I like the packaging, but not for this product. You need some, this is a packaging you would expect for a more liquidy product. This one I think could have done with the bottle. Next I finished one of the Almay Eye makeup correctors, and this is pretty much, I don't have any left in here because I finished them. Blue, like, they're like little tiny pointed Q-tips that are dipped in eye makeup remover, which makes it really nice if you have to like clean up your eye a little bit. This helps smooth that out, though they dry out like heck. I ended up pouring a little more like my eye makeup remover in here just to use them up, but it dried out really quickly. But they did work for the purpose if you use them up quickly enough. Next I finished one of the Bath & Body Works Secret Wonderland shower gels, and this wasn't that bad. I just wanted to finish it up so I can finish it up. Like, I used it for bubbles. I don't really like these soaps. I like either their creamier ones or I'm in love with the Philosophy ones. So I wouldn't repurchase this, so it's not bad. It's just not my cup of tea. This one is the Philosophy Total Matteness, and I really like this. I think I might repurchase it, but it's $40, so it's kind of pricey. Next I have the oil-free cleanser from Kiehl's, and this kind of really dried out my skin, and it leaves you with that tight feeling, so I didn't like that. And then the herbal moisturizer. I didn't really get to use this a lot before it dried up, but the 2 times I did use it, I really liked it, so I found it very soothing to my face. Next I have something from Lush. Ooh, it's covered in goop and sticky stuff. This is Herbalism. Have a good chunk of it left, though it did expire, and some of that is the Mask and Make, the little tiny elf container for storage. Though I did use a lot of this in like the 2 months that I had before it expired, and I really liked it. I think I didn't see immediate results or any results really, but it made you feel, it was all natural, so it made you feel really good on the inside. So I want to try some of the other ones, though I wouldn't buy that one again. Next I have the oh so expensive Shiseido, oh no, this is Shu-Ura foundation. I don't have the full name on here. Oh, here, Light Bulb Fluid Foundation. I think this is like a $50-$60 foundation, which is crazy expensive, and I just found myself looking really oily through it, though it is meant to be like skin, and like I think it's more for a mature audience, and I don't think it's pretty good for my adolescent skin. So I wouldn't recommend for me, though if you're older I would recommend to check it out, not to buy it, but to get a sample or something. Next I have a couple makeup products. I have a chapstick from Nivea, and this is their Sun one, which has SPF 30, and it's supposed to be waterproof, and I have a lot left, except it looks nasty. Plus it expired in December. Next I have one of the little babies for the Lancome concealer. My mom loves this concealer, so I have one that I'm using right now, and I have a backup because she always buys way too many of them. Though I wouldn't say it's anything special. I wouldn't say it's waterproof. I wouldn't say it lasts a relatively long time. It does give you a really nice coverage, and it looks really nice. Like there's been a couple times where I put it in a majority of my face, and it looks really good. But I don't think it's waterproof, and I don't think they should be marketing themselves as waterproof. Though they have changed the packaging, which makes it look a lot cuter. Next, I have the Mika Beauty Cosmetics gel liner, and if you guys were watching me for a really long time, I love this eyeliner. It was thebomb.com, and it's all dried up now. I got it in an Ipsy bag like a year and a half ago-ish. I think it was like the February one last year. So I really liked it, and I used quite a bit of it, but it shriveled up and it's complete garbage now. That sucks, though. I really liked it. Last, but certainly not, oh, it's all gooey. I'm throwing out this whole bag. Is the Lancome Star Bronzer in Bronze Solaire. And I was at a Lancome counter, and I saw that they still do have this for all of you who like more orangey tone bronzers. And that's all that's left. I completely abused this bronzer, and I loved it. Oh god, that's all goo in this garbage. Bye, One Direction Day. So I really like that bronzer. I mentioned it 5,000 times. You guys watched a couple of my videos. So I would definitely recommend that bronzer. Though I am going a little more to the cooler side for my bronzers. But that one is really, really good. And yeah, so that's the end of my trash. And I'm going to go wash my hands. They're all disgusting. And I'll talk to you guys later.